Well, I think it's time to go to the forge. I think we've got all the stuff we need to do, and I think somebody's well overloaded with the way we need to go. Hello, everybody. This is Frogman. Welcome back to The Long Dark and our interloper character that we are working on trying to get towards, well, doing the stuff that we've been trying to do for almost 6 months, I think, at this point in time. So, fascinating and interesting note. This is going to be the first episode after the recent May devlog, and I'm not going to be anyone to say anything past what I kind of expected was going to happen, given the fact that, you know, small studios and small groups of people are not capable of keeping up that kind of amount of work at that amount of time. So that is going to give us, again, more time to fiddle around and do whatever we need to do, so that likely by the time they decide to up there send us part 3 of the Tales from the Far Territory DLC, we will be able to probably have completed everything that comes with part 2 finally. So we're gonna go straight to Forlorn Muskeg from here. We're gonna check out a couple of things. We're gonna go pick food. We have actually plenty of cattails, but I'm going to probably try to take at least 60 into that area, since I've eaten everything else we have and we don't really have any kind of food. Then we're going to go straight to Broken Railroad, and I have a notion, possibly, I hate to say straight to Broken Railroad, I have a notion probably to go to Poachers, because there is a possibility that there is a cash note in Poachers that may or may not have something for us. I don't know if that one's been fixed or adjusted, but looking at some of the other caches that have been available, I know where there is one that can possibly have some more food in it, possibly. So I was kind of hoping that wouldn't be an absolutely foggy day out here, but once again, we're going to kind of take a walk in the fog, and we're going to go ahead and eat the piece of deer meat that we brought down with us from last time. Now, we know the moose is here, should be, and it's not terribly cold. I don't think he's out, and I really don't want to run into a wolf at this point, but we're going to just take advantage of the fact that it is early morning and reasonably warm, and hope that the wolf is over here. So, and again, I'm hoping that the audio is reasonably fixed at this point. I changed out a couple of things, and I'm using a different headset, different microphone right now, because my other ones decided they finally wanted to fall apart after owning them for several years, so you know how those go. I've had this one in a box for a long time, and it does do a little bit better on the microphone usage, I believe, but we'll have to see how it goes. Anyhow, let's go find hermits. Check a couple of things out and see if we see anything really cool in the fog with no protection from a wolf. Stick, rock thing. Sounds like we got the deer carcass over here. Just barely make everything out, but it's fine. Maybe the fog will clear in a little bit. That'd be great. But I am going to go pick all these. How many do we have? 6, 7? Given the way that she's been with her fire starting capabilities. I think it's clearing up slightly. Don't mind the fog. At least it's kind of warm out right now. Now, we are going to want to go loot the cave, so we're not going to take the thing down off the side over here. I do, for sure, I'm going to leave them right there just in case. I'm only over here for a specific thing, and it is not here. Okay.
This will come in handy.
Nope. Okay. And then, is there anything in this? No. Now, if you break this crate down, there's fire starters underneath of it sometimes. So, I'm not worried about it. We're going to, again, just pick a couple of more cattails, I think. And then we'll make the choice of how many did I pick up? 14's plenty. Okay. We'll make a choice of what we're going to do when we get into the Forlorn, whether or not we're going to go to poachers or not, because I'm kind of interested to see on that one. Right behind the fire barrel is a note spawn for a cache, and that cache is on the Broken Railroad side, so it's not like we would be out very far to go look at it. I do want to go look at the radio tower right there as we come in, and I think we will be leaving this guy for a later, except for the feathers. Thank you very much. We're still very low on feathers. 21. We're not terrible. We could be better. Oh, poop. Well, let me see. Can I get... I got 3. Is there any more rocks laying right here? Sometimes you can get up on this hill and get around him. I mean, he's not that far. I just need him to go over there a little bit. Yep, he hears us. Go over there.
I can't feel my hands.
I wonder if I can actually fall into the transition over here. This is not something I've tried. Because the transitions are technically a big, wide open gateway. We need to get higher than that. Or maybe I just go down now that I'm around him. Let's not try to kill ourselves and run into a death wall. I don't know if there's one over here or not. But like, I've tested it before. You can get up on top of the hill by the Mystery Lake one. Yeah, like if you're in this area, like if we were up there, we could just transition. So that's kind of a fun thing you can do with some of these. All right, do we get the moose here? I don't know. Maybe. There's a birch right there in between those, that spot over there that usually signifies that he's here or not. I'm not seeing any scrapings, which means he's going to be, if he's in this zone, he's going to be over by the Bleak Inlet Cave. All right, pills. We'll take pills. I am sad that they took the stem out of here. This is no longer a fun place to spawn as an interloper, is Forlorn Muskeg. You used to be able to live in it for a couple of days, and now it's like, just get out before you die. Let's take a real quick walk around. We'll do all the pickups of all the fun things. This is the other wonderful place that's in the old world, and what I'm calling the old world. We'll have lots of birch bark. Birch bark is just calories at most times. And then we'll go hunt the cave. One piece. Wow, stingy. Thank you. Thank you. Now, it's another one of those good places to go because there's no predators up here. If you need to go to a place where you need to get healed up, there's plenty of birch bark that can be spawned up here. It's kind of like the ravine. This is the ravine Mark II or Mark 1 or whatever you want to call it. Because of the fact that it has a moose spawn occasionally, this is an excellent place to come, rest and relax once you've had a really nasty run-in with a bear or a wolf in the area or something. So you can get healed back up pretty quickly, and given that there are, I think there's 4 rabbits here, or 3 rabbits, whatever, it's a good place to just come and, live. Plus, you're not all that far from the basin, and the basin has even more stuff to live off of. Is there another one over here? So we're going to get another deer carcass. Beautiful. Yes. Yes. Okay, cool. I'm not going to be harvesting them. I think we're going to leave them alone. There's a good possibility we're going to be coming back to these zones. I will gather that up, I suppose. We'll put it in the cave. Should catch the rabbits. Lips. At least one, maybe. Or two. Get up. Yeah, throw the rock. Perfect. Oh, I hate that. That away. We're getting pretty close. Grab you. We'll put you in the cave so you can cure. By the time we come back to Milton, there will probably be ready to go. I left those other saplings in the other cave from last time. And can you... Nope, completely winged that one. Alright, sorry. Little snack for later. Let's get over to the cave so we can do a little bit more exploring and picking up of coal. We're going to need some. 2 is plenty. I was going to say grab the 3rd one, but nah, you're fine. She's incredibly heavy as it is, and we need to warm up slightly. Yeah, I don't see any moose markings, so I don't think he's here today. Won't be here in this run. Which means our big moose for Milton is going to be in there. And we may end up visiting the one that is by the Bleak Inlet entrance when we get ready to go do some other things. We are going to end up visiting quite a few zones in order to complete Tails, or at least this portion of it, the Signal Void part. So I'm not too concerned about not getting a lot of these zones. We'll go see them. It's just going to happen after like day 50 or 60 or whatever it is. Still trying to make up my mind what I want to do with that kind of a system. So let's see. Let me peel these guys. And then we explore the cave. We need coal. And I guess I can drink some water. We'll have to cook these guys when we get to the other side because I don't want to be dealing with the wolf. So I'm not going to eat anything just yet.
Can you eat trees?
Oh, you are fine. And the rope we don't need at this point. No deer down here this time. So we have how much coal on us? 7 pieces. I could stood to have a couple more, although I know there's going to be 4 or 5 in the actual maintenance shed when we get there. A couple of more wouldn't hurt. And I do want to make sure I think I went the right direction. I think I went the way I wanted to go because I want to hit the back corner that could possibly have a backpack in it. I think that's... Well, I might have gone the wrong way. I forget exactly where that one's at. Since we are on custom, it could be screwy with the loot tables, and there could be something in that backpack that's not supposed to be there. Yeah, just eat it. Where is that side tunnel? Or did I already miss it? I might have already missed it. Do this real quick. They're kind of heavy. Let's go find that side tunnel. There it is. There it is. That's not what I'm completely looking for, but I will take some coal and... Wow. Okay, yeah, we're going to be nice and heavy. We'll probably have to leave some of this sitting behind. All right. So... No. I gotta figure out where I left my rabbits. There they are. Pick it all up. We'll deposit it. Oh my goodness, at the stuff. We'll just put it at the top of the cave here.
Too heavy to carry.
Yeah, I bet you are. You're not that bad. Still, no, you can't run. Okay, well, we're bad. If we can't run, we're bad. We can eat some of it. We'll leave a bit of it behind. Let's go see if we're going to get lucky and get a little bit of sunlight out here now. Yes, beautiful. Let me see. Cave's right there. We'll go ahead and build a fire, cook that. What do we have? We have one of those. 95% chance. Please go ahead. Well, let's take our chances real quick. We're a little heavy, but I think we'll be okay if I can find one of those. Let's go over here and check the tower. Yeah, the wind's not going to help today, is it? All right, well, we'll just walk it slowly. Please no wolf. We don't want a wolf today. He is here. Of course he's here. Get his attention then now. Oh, crap. There. Booped you on the snoot. Get out of here. I usually don't do that. God dang it. I threw all my rocks away. Well, we're going to slow crawl up to the tower, and then we're going to slow crawl over to the cave, because that's the way the game wants to play right now. But as long as that wolf leaves us alone, and as long as his brother isn't anywhere else around us, we'll be okay for the minute. Is there a corpse in there? No. And is there anything over here usable? See, I was afraid that was going to happen, and that's the fun part about this. So we've got fuses. Excellent. Backpack, no. Okay. Backpack, yes, over here. Feathers? No. Well, yep, there's one way over there. Okay. Can opener. Peaches. Beautiful. There's always a can opener in this area. That's just one of those guaranteed things as far as I'm aware of still. So let's go over to the cave. Oh, come on. Just, we're not that heavy. I know I don't have anything to kind of alleviate. the weight, but I'm not that heavy. We'll take your... How bad are we? We are getting close to 10 pounds over, and I have a feeling we're getting ready to see either a forlorn blizzard or something. Let's see if we can get this taken care of without getting hurt. Possibly not. Yep, there it goes. Well, we might be able to do it. Let's get it. I'm not worried about this. We'll be able to regain that. We're going to go to sleep in the cave down here in a second. Ah, there's the blizzard. Okay, cool. This is where we get to find out whether there's a wolf here or not. Ooh, that was a little far. Let's get your thing out. This slope's pretty bad. And it's always further than you think it is. Oh, we're fine. We're fine. We can walk around in this blizzard for an hour and get lost. Although it should be up here anytime. I go up the hill. There it is. Alrighty. And it's gonna be cold enough that we're gonna need a fire, aren't we? Alright, well, where's the thing? Feels like 32. 5. Right there. And torch, not that. Yes, book, go.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm gonna be sad I didn't pick up that wood. Whatever. No big deal. Make water. Get her ready for the evening. We'll have to pay attention to this one. Okay, we made it through the day, the night, whatever, and we did a little bit of repairing of some clothing so that the stuff doesn't fall off of us at least. Let's get over to poachers. We're still pretty heavy. Oh, I don't need you. We'll just leave you right here for later. I'm going to put these in poachers because we're going to go by there eventually anyway. And again, I want to go see if the thing is there. So since the weather has calmed down slightly and hopefully Senior Bear is not going to be bothering us, let's go see what we can do. Because I want to get to Broken Railroad today and start doing all of the preparation and hacking of things that we need. Now, that may mean we go ahead and collect a few more deer carcasses up. Like, I want to go look at this one. I'm not going to pick it up yet, but when we get to that area, we may have to go build ourselves some food so that we can forage. Although, again, I've got a lot of cattails, and it's kind of one of those times we're going to do a lot of cattails, and then we'll probably go look and see about finding a deer immediately. Or we may go just see if we end up with the moose. I'd really like him to be down by the... Well, actually, I don't want him down there. I want him up by the lodge. lately with the way the game has been bugging out, carcass harvesting has become quite a bit of a chore. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why, but I did it again yesterday or this morning or whatever it is the other day. I killed a moose. I've killed several animals, several of the larger ones, and I got an entire moose in a single bag. It ended up being like 126 pounds. And then I killed a bear pretty much right afterwards that ended up being, it was a huge bear that ended up being 3 bags. Again, still could not move the thing. So it's kind of one of those deals where you're carcass harvesting the thing so that you can drag it, and it's a bug. It's definitely got to be a bug. You carcass harvest so you can drag the parts to a spot where you can work on something in relative safety or warmth. And if it's going to harvest the entire animal and put it into one bag, that's not functional. So it's definitely another bug they need to fix. But let's go see if we get anything really good over here. We'll dump the fuses off because, well, you're fixing radio towers. You can't see it from here, but there's one of the little transmitter thingies right over there. Although we may just bring it with us. Are we going to get anything cool in here? We're going to get it. Interesting. Well, I know where that one is. And your windbreaker can stay. Your wires will pick up. Small arms handbook sewing. Maybe we'll just see how heavy we are by the time we get there. How are we now? Getting a little close, and I hear a bear. I'm going to leave the metal. We've got plenty of scrap metal to be had in the actual area. We've got a decent amount, but I think I'll carry them with us just so that I know where they are. Is there any food back here? I know we're really heavy. I understand. Come on, just move. Candy bar. Yes, eat. Eat. Candy bar. Just whatever. We'll mess with it in a second. Sure. Coal. So how much coal do we have now? We have 19 pieces. Cool. I will leave 4 right here. She is incredibly overweight at this point. Overburdened, whatever you want to say. Drop 4 there, and I'm going to drop 5 of those. And how many sticks do we own currently? 6, that's fine. It's just because we've got a whole bunch of stuff on us. All right, let's go see about... Well, I probably should make a fire and make some teas. Let's warm up some teas real fast. You're gonna let me do it. Cool. Small arms firebook. Go away. Yes. All right, pray for non-windy weather. We'll just eat one of those and get rid of it. They're okay. They're just not all that great. Again, as I've said several times, they're not all that great. Oh, and it's foggy. Beautiful. That'll mean we'll stay nice and warm. Give me one of those. Now, I'm trying to think. Can we get to that cache safely? Or do I have to go around up on top and down? Alright, first big problem. There is a wolf. We need to go... Kind of hard to see it right now. The cache is gonna be in that hole right up there in the top right-hand corner, or left-hand corner, right over there. So I think we can walk to it from right here. I've found this one before, and this one had a cheaty MRE in it, but it was food and various other things. I mean, what does this say? Notes, mementos, select this one, examine. We made it this far. I left some gear for you to find. Now, I know they've removed some stuff out of some of these, and I know some of them have been absolutely just totally, completely been disabled. And as far as I know now, there are no guaranteed matches in this zone, like there used to be. You have the possibility of a flare generally in the poacher's camp, and that's about it as far as being able to start a fire in here. And this is still a starting zone. This is still a spawn zone. So you get stuck in here, your best option now is to leave Forlorn as fast as you possibly can. It used to be your best option, depending on where you spawned in, was to go to the farm and go get your matches and get a fire started so you could start, you know, warming up and doing what you needed to do. But it is no longer the case. So I need to go over here. I guess we can get there. Yes, awesome. Okay. We'll go see what's in this one. Because if it's got food in it, again, we can use all the food we can stand at this point. And all I want to do is get to Broken Railroad today with a whole lot of stuff. And the reason why I need a whole lot of food is because we're going to need to cut up a whole bunch of scrap metal. I've not been carrying it with us. And wow. Well, that's a new area.
I'll take it.
Do we have those? I don't care, do I? Have these. All right, well, that's nice. Yeah, oh, that. Huh, all right, cool. I was hoping for a pry bar, but okay. And it's the funny looking little rock right there. So we're going to get some dog food and some more starter. Okay, well that's definitely usable. I mean, I'm not going to complain about that at all. Food is food at this point, and a fire starter is always handy this early. Actually, I might start a fire right here real fast, since they were kind and gave us a couple of pieces of goodness. I've got peaches to cook.
Come on, little fire. Perfect.
The fog really came in now. It's too bad I know where I'm at. 46, and I forget how long these take to tear down. Hour and 30 minutes for 2. I don't think I'm going to care right now. And those are getting to that point where I need to cook them now. But we need torches anyway. Let's see. We'll put a few of you guys down real quick. Oh crap, the fire went out. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No, 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 no. Alright, we had the bug. We had the bug. Okay, we have the bug. Good, I get to show you the bug. If you're stuck in a snow shelter and it does that to you, exit out of the game because your last save will be where you slept. What you're looking for is exit snow shelter, and this one, I had it. There was a secondary thing up here. There it is. You see, it's snow shelter. I'm not supposed to be able to see that from the inside. I'm supposed to see that from the outside. What you want to find, what that means basically is there is another snow shelter that spawned on top of this one, which is a bad thing. Let's get us there and we can get out. the game locked up and I had to do it. So if you look, this one's 83. 83. I mean, I guess if we do this, I'll get some stuff. Yeah, and then we're broken. We broke it down. There's another one, 97%. We're just going to go ahead and break that down. Okay, cool. That way I don't accidentally do that again. And we screwed up and we lost our warmth, but whatever. Sticks can stay behind. We don't need them all. That is a definite bug, and I have seen it before. It's just been a minute. So we'll go ahead and get out of here now. I was going to drink one of those, but they didn't stay warm. So we slept and then got stuck in it. It's a big deal because in order for you to be able to kind of survive and wander around in the airfield, it's recommended that you bring enough materials to be able to keep a snow shelter going, because it's so big that there's not a lot of shelter areas for you to shelter in. So it's definitely an area that I recommend if you're going to go in to explore it, that you're going to be carrying around the parts you need to make snow shelters, because it's just so stinking big. But let's get out of here. Let's get into the maintenance shed, which is going to be fun now that it's foggy. But if we're lucky, shouldn't have too much of a problem. And that snow shelter issue is generally going to happen, at least from what I've found, with the pre-generated ones. Although I did have it happen one time with one I had built prior, and I've watched other people build them, and they'll either do it or they won't. That's the same kind of duplication bug that's been going on with the coal and some sticks and branches in caves and stuff. There are other places where things that fall, like supposedly the duplication bug can even happen with the stuff that gets spawned on the beaches or on the ice when you're beachcombing, because I've had people tell me that they've sat down and harvested the same several animals in the same spot. They'd harvest like a wolf carcass, and when they get done with it, there's the wolf carcass is harvestable again, which is interesting. Now, what does it? Who knows? Hopefully they figure it out and get it fixed. It's kind of nice for the coal because you can pick up like 5 or 6 pieces of coal from one piece of coal, but for situations like that, people have lost saves because of that. And we about did. Especially if you're in a blizzard and it continuously does it, because what'll happen in a blizzard is it'll sit there and keep spawning them on top of each other, and they'll all spawn ruined, which will lock you in it. But anyhow, we're almost there. We're going to have to do the fire, and I'm going to hope that there's a pry bar. Have to do the fire. I don't know what I'm talking about. We'll have to go around the corner. Hopefully the wolves will be kind and just let us walk in. I think I'll probably just use this if one decides to be a pain. But on to our next promised land, Broken Railroad, one of my favorite zones in the game. If you can navigate this beginning part, which for whatever reason doesn't want me to get up on the rock today, let me up. Come on, there you go. There we go. There we go. All right, cool. This is still even on Interloper, a 50, 60 day zone. Easily. Are you gonna be here, buddy? Don't hear him today. Good, let's go. Always kind of creeps me out walking around in the fog. It's nice and warm, but when you know there's predators around, it always kind of bothers me a little bit. I think I hear the crows over there for that deer corpse. That's good. We may need it. And I sound like we get the one over here for this corpse. I think our tea supplies are good. We'll leave them alone for that, although that's 3 teas. Okay, that was the one behind us.
I could eat a horse.
Oh, you'll be fine. We got lots of food. I'm just waiting. No? No feathers? Oh, I was gonna say, stingy. And we'll grab you since we're walking by you. That's interesting. That made the axe sound, and I don't own an axe right now. Okay, so we may have one right here. In the container, did they put it back or no? Alrighty, is our friend gonna be here today, or am I gonna be able to walk around him? Are you here, Mr. Wolf? Game is being incredibly nice today and being not music. Boy, that one was definitely broke. Can you do what I want you to do and give me one of these? Since I don't have a rock, go away. Do that for the second. Let's leave it out here. We'll check the pickup. And then we'll go this way. Since he went this way. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted to do. Give me another torch. And then... Come on. Goodbye. Alright, cool. Let's go check over here, see what we got. He didn't get far enough to catch any of the rabbits. I want to see if there is a pry bar over here and, well, anything else that could possibly be in this pickup. There's possible food here. And I probably should try to harvest rabbits, but I think we're at a point right now where I just need to get someplace that's not so stinking, that I'm not so heavy, anyway. That's alright. We'll be okay. We'll be just fine now. We're where we need to be. Candy bar. Nothing here. I have definitely learned to pay attention to these cars, so there's some more wire. And another flare, thank you, and a box. Decent sweatshirt. More pants. Lovely. Torch. And sometimes there's a pry bar right here. Not today. Alright. Let's go across the bridge, get the feathers. It should be over here. Because I want to be able to make as many arrows as possible, and I'm really hoping there's a toolbox somewhere in this zone that's going to make our lives a lot easier on that part.
I could eat a horse.
Oh, you are absolutely fine. Shh. It's okay. Man, it's stingy birds. All right, well, just have that beef jerky. It's fine. Let's go to the shed and see if we find anything. Just checking to make sure I'm just not blind. They're probably all down on the bottom down here. You know, down there somewhere. It actually makes me wonder how wide that actually is. Like, if it's actually the width of that rail that you have to walk, or if you could be off the side of it. Because, like, this rail is... You can kind of guess by how you step up and step down that, like, that rail is pretty wide, but... Still managed to fall off of one. Little bunnies, I'll be back for you in a little bit.
I could eat anything.
Oh, you will be fine. Again, if we're lucky, there might be a can of dog food or something in the building over here. And if we're really lucky, there might be some maple syrup sitting in the lodge. This is gonna be home for a little while. And given the fact that we're so close to cooking 5, we'll be able to eat the wolves here fairly shortly. But let's do the check and see. Hoping for a pry bar. Not yet. Am I gonna get the note? Did they fix this one? No. I know. I know. You're loud and angry at me. Nah, don't put it out. We need it. Come here. All right, last pickup. Let's see if there's anything in the back of it. Nope. Did I check the... Yeah, I did. Okay. All right, let's get in here.
Feels like night is coming.
Finally, another fuse. Okay, and I want to go ahead and get a lot of this stuff dumped off right now. So we'll go ahead, put all of the tower parts in that drawer right there. So that and that. That's actually a full tower. This is right here. So that'll do what we need to do as far as that's concerned. And I'm going to go ahead and put all of these parts The bear, all of these down here for now. We don't need them. We're going to need to get food before we can do anything with those anyway. And what else are we so heavy with? First off, put this down. And let's go ahead and kind of finish looting this front section here. I think we'll probably do a bunch of this. See if there's anything usable. There's another wire. I just saw it. Underwear, which I think we already have 2 pairs, so no big deal there. Are we going to find anything good? We got another book. We'll use that to start the fire in the forge. I really want a pry bar. Summit soda will be good. Huh, nothing. Okay, fine. And yeah, as far as that sweatshirt, which one was better? So they're pretty much, like I said, the same on the inside. Doesn't really matter at that point. All right, anything else? You got about 5 seconds on that one. Take this one, use it. And in we go. All right, let's do a real quick loot around just to see if there's anything laying, and I'll check all the boxes, and then we'll get a fire started. And next time, forge, we'll go up there and break those down, maybe. More wire. Excellent. Thank you. And a heavy. Holy crap. So it still can spawn here? Wow. Okay. Well, that's good to know. It used to be up here, kind of like that. All right. Nice. Man, a wire laying around everywhere. Cool. Well, jeez, I guess we drug a heavy hammer all the way here for nothing. Beautiful. Light shell. Already own one. Let's see what else we got. I didn't check the drawer. Nope. Give me all the parts. Any little parts pieces we find. That's cool. I'm glad to know that that still exists, which means I'm now going to have to memorize this one. More wires. Holy cow. We're just going to do the real quick, dirty look at a bunch of things. No, we'll leave those down here for now. And there's a battery. I wondered if that was going to be the case. Now, that's concerning to me because I do know that I've tested a few things. With that other interloper that I lost the other day by falling off of the thing, any zone, when they said that they re-added things back, right? When they said they re-added things back, I think they expected you not to do a very good look around for things, or they expected you not to notice something, because that one, none of the batteries were re-added back. So I had to go all over the world looking for batteries for that one. So she did manage to get most of everything done. But yeah, as far as batteries in that one, she had 0. Any, none, period. The only ones that I had were the ones that were added as far as, you know, hello? I think we have a,
This stuff will come in handy.
yeah, a problem, whatever. But anyhow, that one, again, had no batteries, had no anything, had nothing. I mean, I ended up having to haul batteries out of Blackrock, well, out of Transfer Pass. Transfer Pass? Yeah. In order to be able to get to anything going. So let's go ahead and light the fire since we're thinking about it. It needs to get going anyway. Thank you.
Yeah. That's a good one.
We're going to give it every stick we own and a bunch of coal. All of that coal will get it to where it needs to go. I usually don't do this, but since we brought a whole bunch and we have a bunch left over, we're just going to have a little bit of fun. How bad are those? Those can sit right there until we hit to the next levels. Or anything else left laying around? Because I'm going to end up hacking all of these boxes apart, and anything like this, we're going to pop it open. Should have put some stuff down to make water, but hey, we'll go from there. You eat one of those right now. Take all of that, please. Check everything. Another fuse. Holy cow. Like, that other one, I swear, it was just, they were so for certain to make sure that you didn't do anything stupid or lost it all, and, like, you know, I couldn't find parts anywhere, and, like, it's just because of the fact that this one hasn't touched any of the, any or all of the containers, so a lot of the stuff is available. It's kind of the reason why I said I'm not really sad about losing that Loper, because she just got to the point where there was nothing for her to do. Whatever. Go over there. Jiggle the thing so that it doesn't burn. This is already ready to work. Yeah, it's already ready to work. It's fine. Let's go see what else we have. I should have grabbed the torch since we're about out, right? I gotta go cut a bunch of stuff down regardless. So we'll take a few of these around with us. No. Take torch. Thank you. We just need to be able to see what we're doing. Now, food. Or anything else laying around. I see some crackers. Amazing. And matches. And coffee. And wonderful. Anything good. Great. Did I break it? Yeah, I broke it. Well, that's nice. That means I'm gonna have to restart it. Oh, lovely. We broke the sound engine. Let me zone and see if it shuts up. Thank you. Alright, we're going to put everything we found again in here as far as tower parts. Or transmitter parts, whatever they're going to call them at this point. So that's... Well, that's 3 towers right there and two right there. So that's cool. That's a lot. And I think what we're going to do at this point, I'm going to take a little bit of time, run around, collect all of the extra spare firewood, hack up a bunch of things, get some metal, and then get ready to have fun with this thing. Are you done? Good. Eat it. And I will see you all in the next one, where we're going to put this to use and hopefully get a whole bunch of stuff forged and ready to go. So, till then, thank you guys so much for watching. See ya.